Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Bosimo, CEO of JB Integrated Services. My innovative project I have been working on since 2012 till date. I can boldly say it cuts across all walks of life, which include the five areas of this innovative challenge. Before I go further in simple terms, let me use this medium to introduce my concept. Information Database Bank IDB is a web and mobile directory where entities with no online presence can enjoy the opportunities have to offer. Preface. An online article says that telecommunication and information service, a subsector of the information communication technology, contributed 77% of the entire sector's contribution to the GDP overall. While 44% of mobile subscribers in Nigeria are using 3G technology, and 4% of mobile subscribers in Nigeria are using 4G technology. With the above analysis, 53% are left as non-smartphone users, which happens to be our targeted audience. Now back to the content of this challenge. First on our list, according to the IFAIR challenge, is agriculture and food security. Without wasting much time, to my understanding, agriculture is simply the means by which food is being planted and being processed. Also, as well as food security, where people can access food and we have food for the masses and business and farmers can trade. Now, the essence of this IFAIR challenge is a platform whereby innovators and inventors can come up with technologies and means by which they can process food, access agricultural produce, and scientific experiment to help secure food. For instance, everything being put in place, the vision and the objective of this challenge come through. There are some other issues we need to address. For instance, people in the north, we all know they are used to growing grains and most of them are into cattle rearing. How do people from the south get access to these people? For instance, somebody invented a device that extracts milk from cow, and probably your office is in Lagos or is in Kano, for instance. How will you get this device down to people here in Sokoto or in Kaduna? How will you get to them? With Information Database Bank, with or without a smartphone, you can get access to any farmer or any business owner as far as Nigeria is concerned. With a unique code, you can get direct access to them. For instance, currently now in Sokoto State, in collaboration with Empower and Agro, they have 1,000 plus farmers, livestock, grains on an electronic database for the federal government to be able to get access to these people and secure loan. With the help of this, we just inculcate them in our database. So if someone is looking for a particular farm product or a particular business owners as regard agriculture, you can just type in the name of the location or the kind of farmer you're looking for. You just get access directly to them. And also, it's so beautiful in our platform that we inculcate a language transfer of language. That means you can, without actually speaking the native language of a community, you can actually communicate with them effectively. Our database is working perfectly to make sure that works. So under food security, another challenge we have here in Sokoto State, I noticed they don't process more of cassava product, and their gari here is very poor. It's not properly processed. Most of the times we see sand. Me, I'm from Delta State. I'm used to drinking gari. But how can I get access to quality gari? And we all know Benue State is the food basket of the nation. As a matter of fact, they have a unique processed gari they call vitamin A with no side effect. Maybe there are some individuals or business owners or farmers here in Sokoto that sells that kind of gari. I can't locate them. I've been everywhere in the market trying to secure a purified processed gari. I'm yet to get one. But Information Database Bank have in place, you can find based on where you are. All you need to go is to go on our database, online or offline. Just type, how can I get purified gari, and search. Whether you have a smartphone, without a smartphone, based on where you are, demographic location. We'll give you a list of farmers and business owners based on where you are. So we've solved the problem. So the vision of this agri and food security, we should be able to help technology to work better. Or maybe you want to check for soil samples or weather forecast, whatsoever gets to do with information as regards agriculture. Information Database Bank will give it to you, whether you're online or offline. Second on our list is food technology. I previously spoke about a device that processes food, that's food technology. You have this device, how can you get across to these people? How can you find them? How can you meet them? How can you do experiments with them? All you need to do is to search on Information Database Bank. Will give you direct access to community stakeholders, direct access to these farmers. All you need to do is just to go on our database. We'll give you this information with little cost. Also, it's talking about medical, as we all know, talking about we have NGOs everywhere trying to cure different kind of problems and challenges, medical treatment and all of that. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, we've come to see that with effective means of communication, we'll be able to get across people. So now, if you want to treat AIDS in a particular demographic location, how do you get access to these people? How do you get access to their database? Where do they live? Who are they? What are their age range? Information Database Bank will give you the location of those people, will give you their address. You can get access to them via our channel. That's for medical. You can reach NGOs. If you have anything you want to do, Information Database Bank is all rounder. You can get access to that information. Fourthly, social responsibility and physical challenge. Basically, this innovation, as I said, has been ongoing since 2012, and it has been a major environmental challenge. Imagine walking to a city or a state or a local government without knowing anybody, and all of a sudden you just get a pop-up message on your phone telling you welcome to this location. For information about anything, simply follow the link or call this number, just like the way the telecom do. But this is so unique because we don't need to have your number, or you don't need to have a smartphone. For instance, you're coming to Delta State Capital for the first time, you just get a pop-up message on your phone, welcome to Delta State Capital. For information about healthcare, hospitals, hotel, anything you can think of, simply press 1 or follow the link, or you can call on this number. Our customer service attendants will get to you. With this is an environmental management. You can access anything in case of emergency. Maybe you are dead broke on your vehicle on a highway, you don't know anybody. With Information Database Bank, you can get access to service providers based on where you are part-time, whether you have a smartphone or you don't have a smartphone. For instance, you might be looking for a vulcanizer or a technician close to where you are. Google won't give you that. Google can give you that. And even if Google can give you that, they don't have access to these local business owners around. Information Database Bank gives you that platform. Whether you are online or offline, with a unique code, you can get access to any of this information for free. Energy and environmental management. As I said earlier on, you're an inventor, you create device, you repair stuff and all of that. How will you get your product across to people that need them the most? To the most relevant targeted audience? Information Database Bank will give you access to this information based on where you are. So with this, I believe Information Database Bank cuts across every sector as regard this challenge. How do we work? System introduction and characteristics. Geofencing, mobile marketing strategy model, which provide wireless local area network. This is done by using predefined borders. For example, an office space with borders established by positioning technology attached to a special program server. The office space becomes an authorized location for designated users and wireless mobile users. This is just example of how it works based on demographic locations. You can access anything you want at any time. The process, how does this work? The mobile users only receive unique location-based messages, meaning they won't be bombarded every time they enter the area. Also, messages are only received if the user is within the designated area at the scheduled time. Once the user receives this message, they will have the ability to link to special pages and even share with friends nearby. So as I said earlier on, whether you are stranded or you need an urgent service, your battery is low, you need to contact someone, and all of that, information database bank helps you to go around wherever you are without needing to collect the phone numbers, having a smartphone, or having access to the internet. System introduction, typical occasion, how it works. Geofencing triggered, text message triggered. A marketer can set multiple geofence with strategic dates and time. Our system checks the location of all opt-in devices in conjunction with the geofenced area. That means if there's coffee in a location and you don't know, by coming in, the government can use this to pass information. They can use this to meet the masses based on where they are. Our system then sends a unique targeted message to opt-in users via SMS or MMS based on their current location and demographics. Workflow entities across the nation. Preparation USSD code. Choose configuration plan, set parameters of interest. On-site management, visitors compliance and control means. Data statistics, a visitor data count with a certain location per time. With all this information, this is our backend, this is where we work, this is how we're going to go about our information database bank, whether online or offline. Workflow preparation before installation. We choose a configuration plan. With this, we'll be able to know the demographic locations, the restricted areas. We take permission from the reliable authorities like the Ministry of Lands and Survey, Nigeria Communication Commission. With this, they'll give us permission to set up parameters. And this our platform is so unique that it cuts across all business, from business to business, from consumers to business owners, and all of that. Then test run. They use current resident based on demographic location to test run and check the installation. What are the advantages of information database bank? How does it fit into this innovation challenge? How do we say we are innovative? What does it really do? It promotes local farm produce. For instance, I previously said you can advertise to any demographic location. For instance, if I want to buy foodstuff from Benue State, I don't need to go to Benue State to find farmers, lodge in an hotel, and find my way around the market. All I need to do is to go on Information Database Bank, check for traders of this particular trade in Benue State. I'll get their contact details. I will call them. Our customer service agents within their demographic locations will help you due to language and any other barrier, will help you get the required information as you want it. Also in our list here, the advantages of information database help promote SME across the country. As I've previously said, with little or no smartphone internet access, you can market your goods and products. Thirdly, don't need to have a smartphone internet access or phone number of users in a specific location. Offline assistance services. This is a unique platform that is not common in this part of the world. That is why we've inculcated it in our system. It cuts across all walks of life. As I've said, it's so unique, it cuts across all walks of life. There is nothing you will do today in this world that you will not use information based on where you are. Even if you're doing a survey, you're carrying a research, you're embarking on a training, you need information. So every walks of life needs information. Lastly, provide a new line of employment as regards the UN Sustainable Development Goals 8. Decent job to end extreme poverty and promote digital economy readiness that will affect social condition in a sustainable way. With this, talking about one of the requirements in this challenge is talking about economic sustainability and management and people with physical disabilities. If, for instance, you can't walk and you can speak, you can write, with this you can work for us, Information Database Bank. Since you're in a locality, you understand the language of that region, you can work for us. All you need to do is to get a system. We'll train you, we'll put you through how to manage our customer service 24 hours. So people with disabilities, depending on their condition, we can still gainfully employ them via this platform. Users of this technology around the world, this geofencing technology is not a new technology, and also USSD platform is not a new technology. These are the countries that currently use this technology. You can check it out, it's so unique. items needed to make this a reality. As I said, I've been working on this since 2012. Over time, I've been getting clarity upon clarity. We need a dedicated USSD code, which is going to be issued by Nigeria Communication Commission, a web and mobile API gateways. We're already working on that. Microwave scramblers, these are hardware specifications. Cell towers, we need to connect with mobile network providers. A robust IP access across all walks of life. Before I end this presentation, while I was serving in Sokoto State as a core member in 2018, 2019, I was privileged to school in a primary. I was privileged to serve as a teacher in a primary school, and I noticed something. The kids could not use the conventional dictionary while I was there, and I was curious. But anytime I bring up my phone, my smartphone, they're always eager to learn. They're always eager to surf the web, to check for things online. They're used to it. But on the other hand, I notice I can't afford to give all of them phone just to promote or support their education. But I realize that if we have a non-smartphone, which is where information database comes in, where they can use a text message to check for a word, like what is the meaning of communication. You send it to a text. Information Database Bank will give you an instant response based on the API we get online. So as I said, Information Database Bank cuts across all walks of life. Education, healthcare, anything you can think of. It just helps you to be ahead. We may not have 5G in all our major cities and communities across the nations of Nigeria, but with Information Database Bank, we will not just put you online, but offline. Thank you. Hope this presentation was helpful. God bless you.